trying to be great, and I'm on my way, way up, way up, way up. It's never too late, and I'm on my way.
I'ma leave my mark, ready, set, go. Ready, set, go. Ready, set.
With so much negativity being yielded at the youth of our nation, it seems hard to find any signs of a bright future. Coming from a legendary past, the new generation of Bahamians seek to take this nation to heights it's never seen. That's where the youth perspective comes in. We seek to display tomorrow's leaders in every facet of society. Each show will focus on today's pace setters, trendsetters, movers and shakers, and the next generation of great, impactful Bahamians. We seek to uplift, motivate, and encourage our listeners. Tune in as we address issues of importance with wisdom and intelligence, all from the youth perspective.
Yes, the youth's perspective. Don't be selective. For the youths are the future. Real talk. And that's something that you must remember. Never forget. This is the youth perspective. Positive and not negative. Displaying tomorrow's leaders that have been selected. This is the youth perspective. Positive and not negative. Displaying tomorrow's leaders that have been selected. La la, very on your checklist. But what about the youth perspective? La la, very on your checklist. But what about the youth perspective? La la, very on your checklist. But what about the youth perspective? La la, very on your checklist. But what about the youth perspective? Calling me, man. Who's it? Hello.
Good morning, water and sewage.
Hold on, miss. I just paid my bill yesterday. What y'all dealing with?
You still have an active balance of $500. You only put 20 yesterday.
Not bad, boy.
We would like to know is everything okay inside the house? Because we noticed that only about 2 ounces of water was used last night. So we would like to know if you...
Miss, the weather changed. Around this time, we don't waste water.
Okay. So you're saying that you didn't bathe last night? That's what you said?
Miss, bye. I gotta head out.
Okay, thank you for choosing water and sewage. Make sure you pay your bill. You nasty self.
Well, man, coming home. Big jacket, long sleeve, all type of socks. And in bed, boy, you're loose. Hi. Many people in bed last night. Plenty people in bed last night. Plenty people in bed last night. Wipe off season, morning and night. You're lying. Plenty people in bed last night. Plenty people in bed last night. Plenty people in bed last night. Elbow, ankle, and foot dead white. Well, according to the climate, the weather was changing, so something was about to come. It was breezy and it raining off and on, and it appears that this a cold, fresh cold coming. Now around this time, ACR people driving in, making too much stops. But when you see they get home, shoes they kick off, inside the bed couple up.
Oh my God, it's cold.
Long sleeve, 2 socks, and big jacket. Some people when they go to their bed, big quilt and 3 blanket. Now this place is beat dead hot every day, so the cold, yes, it's a must. But if you hear Bahamian bragging, say they bed, them words you can't trust. Yeah, they lie. Plenty people in bed last night. Hey, you bed? Plenty people in bed last night. Plenty people in bed last night. Ankle and foot and mouth dead bite. You lie. Plenty people in bed last night. Hey, you bed? Plenty people in bed last night. I say plenty people in bed last night. Wipe off season, morning and night. I talking millions of gallons of water ain't got yours. But it go low. Woo.
Welcome to another edition of the Youth Perspective with yours truly, Cashigan J. Adderley. All right. And of course, if you want to find the show, you could go on YouTube, you can go on SoundCloud, and you can go on iTunes. All right. Look up the show, Cashigan J. Adderley, or the Youth Perspective, and you'll be able to find more episodes. All right. So we're back again with a brand new episode for season 4. This is the 4th year that we've been doing this. We produce so many shows, so many artists. But this artist has never been on the Youth Perspective before. This is his first time in the studio. And some would have known him from that song, that major song that took the world by storm, We Need Peace. Well, he's back again, and he is now a WhatsApp sensation. I mean, you know, he going all over the world with these WhatsApp songs. And, of course, we have none other than Mr. Solo.
Yes.
Yeah, he's joining me on the Youth Perspective. How you doing, Solo?
Everything is blessed, man. Glad to be here. What's happening?
Hey, things are good, and I want to say Happy New Year to you, Happy New Year to your family,
Yes,
and, of
same
course,
to you.
all to the Google family.
Yes, to the Google Nation. Y'all know we all is.
So we definitely want to thank you for joining us. Now, a lot of persons wouldn't have remembered you from the beginning, all right? So I think they would have thought that, you know, when We Need Peace came out, that was the beginning of Solo. But,
Yeah.
we would have remembered other songs and stuff like that you did, you know, Fairfully and Wonderfully Made and stuff like that, because that was
Right.
my jam back in the day.
Yeah.
You know, but tell us a little bit about your backstory and, you know, where did Solo come from and when did you start doing music and all that good stuff?
Well, the name Solo came from, what happened is I created that name in high school. I noticed everybody had a nickname. You know what I mean? Everyone is just calling me by my first name, Joel. So I said, you know what? I need to find a nickname. You know what I mean? So what I did was I put Solo on my bike, on my backpack. And this was like in high school around, like I say from grade 10 straight to 12. And people started reading it. Because he could read it. You know? So they started reading it and then they started calling me. I had Solo Rungs on it actually. So after that, Solo was with me ever since, the name, you know. And with the music part of it, I attend BFM, and, you know, at the time it was Youth Against Violence, and then it was Live Youth with Pastor Dave, you know, and around that time when I met Landlord, and me and Landlord connect, you know, we started to become cool friends, and he invited me to take a trip with him to Jamaica. You know, he noticed that I had a voice, and he wasn't hesitant to give me a chance.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because, you know, you can't forget those who helped pave the way for you and who helped open up some doors. So he opened a lot of doors for me from then, even now. And we went and did We Need Peace in Jamaica. Got to meet Luciano, Scatterbonic, who sang the song Bad Boys. Bad Boys, Bad Boys.
Wow.
What you gonna do?
Legend.
He's the one what recorded We Need Peace. And when we finished the song, you know, Luciano loved it. Everybody loved it. And when we bring it, when we came back over here and gave it to the radio stations, Landlord, you know, did the video and stuff like that, and then the song sell off, and then everybody, I mean, a lot of people knew or started to know who Landlord was, but started to know who I was, you know what I
As
mean?
well, yeah.
So that was my break right there. And ever since then, 2004 up to now, I've been doing music.
Now, you touched on something that was very powerful about, you know, how Landlord, you know, kind of took a chance on you as a young up and coming artist and took you with him. And you know, what do you think about that in terms of the music industry now with you know, the more notable artists kind of mentoring the younger artists and kind of helping them with their process and stuff like that?
That's a good question. I think in a lot of ways it's missing. I don't think that we have that much of artists, like big artists who you know, engaging and bringing up an ex-artist, a young artist. I think is very needed because we do have a lot of talent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because at the time, when we used to go to concerts, a lot of people didn't have me on the card. You know, Lana would have 3 songs or 2 songs, and he'd tell me, he push me on the side and say, I can let you do one, and then I could do one. You can go on before me, and then I can come on last, and then we can sing We Need Peace. And he did this for years.
Yes, I do remember that. A couple
You see?
concerts we was together. I saw that,
He
yeah.
did this for years, you know, enough respect him. You know, right now he mourning his mother's his mother passed away, so we could send him some positive energy.
Yeah.
But, you know, by him doing that, a lot of doors started to open. A lot of people started to know, you know, and respect and love the music that I was bringing forth. So I believe that as artists who already, you know, kind of established, if there's a youth out there, you know, what have the potential. Because you can't just put anybody up on stage. You can't be rushy to just approach the stage. I remember one time Christian Massive say, and this was way before I was singing, he say, don't come up here rushing to this mic. He said, this same mic here, this will make you and this will break you. You see what I'm saying? And I always remember that. And I was never, ever rushy to just approach the mic that go be hard up to sing. Most times when I go, you know what I mean, it's because I was invited or, you know, I just stay in my little corner until it's my time, you know. But youths need it. We need more mentorship in the music field. I guess that's one of the ways where we could get some of these fellas off the streets.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, from being so idle. You know.
Now the thing about it is that from your earlier songs now to the songs that you're making now, you became what some people would say an overnight sensation, an overnight WhatsApp sensation, but they don't know you've been doing it since 2004.
Long time.
But tell me, how did that transition happen, and when did this WhatsApp thing happen?
You know, I'll say probably about 2-3 years ago. You know, I was challenged by two people, Vanessa Clark, Keith Roll, and we was in the same group together. And what happened is the topic came up. Well, the bridge toll was going up $2. So that was on the news. That was like breaking news. And when we watched it that night, they said, you know what? Someone need to do a song with this solo. You need to do a song with this bridge toll. You know what I mean? And I laugh at it, you know, and I say, you know what? Okay, I can do it. You know, so I took the challenge.
Yeah.
And when I took the challenge, I recorded it that night, and I sent it out early in the morning, like after 7 o'clock, when everybody just, you know, getting themselves together.
Yeah.
Which is a good time.
Yeah.
You know, so when I sent it, you know, it started sharing and sharing. It's all up in certain groups. People started hitting me back up, boy, that song gone this way, that way. You know what I mean? And radio hosts invited me to their show and stuff like that. And that started rolling from, let's say if I sent it on a Monday, even Tuesday and all, it was still circling.
Wow. So
it went total viral, you know. And yeah, man, it was a great feeling. Even played on the radio station, like I said, Vaughn McCartney. He played it on his show, you know, he endorsed it, you know, it catches air. And he called me from the show while I was on the road, and he told me, say, you know, you the one that write the song, you know, it's a very nice song, how things out there, you know, it's solid.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the thing about the overnight, you know, sensation or the overnight success isn't really what it is. It's all those years that you put in, all the preparation you put in for that moment, and that really brought it together.
Right, all of that bring it together, because, you know, it's something like, it's like a song, right? It's like any of the songs that you already get from me. So it takes hours just to release something that is within minutes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some songs are just 2-3 minutes, but it takes hours.
Of preparation
to prepare that, to give you that within those minutes. And it's the same thing with, you know, it's the same thing with your occupation or whatever you're creating. Take years, you know, like I say, from 2004, I've been practicing. You know what I mean? I've been consistent. You know what I mean? I've been working.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I think what's powerful, too, that you touched on is that creativity. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think nobody would ever think about making a song with a bridge tool. They probably think about, you know, it's boring, man, nobody might hear about that.
Yeah.
But you put your own unique flair, you twist on it. And then also you said, you know, it's comical as well.
Right.
You bring a comical style to it as well.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you gotta. I guess that's the main part of it all. I try to create like a small little skit, storyline type of thing, and then you know, don't let it be so serious. You know what I mean? Everything don't need to be serious. You know, some people already serious from the get go. So you want to make some people smile. You want to make some people laugh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Enjoy their day. See, all these things is medicine for the soul.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I try to keep it comical as possible, as well as relevant, as well as informational, informative, I'll say. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, to the Google.
To the Google, all right? So, before we're going to come back to the Google, but at this point in the show, I definitely wanted to do this part where we can encourage some young persons who are listening into us on the show. There's a lot of people out there, they want to maybe get into music, they want to get into writing, maybe they want to own their own business, whatever it is. And from your lips to their ear, what is an encouraging word or something you would want to share with the young people out there listening in?
I'll say, find what you was created for. One of the ways you could do that is sometimes you gotta search back in your past. You gotta search back in your childhood. You gotta remember certain events that took place that you had your hands on, and people is like, boy, this solid, eh? Or man, how you do that? Or, it's certain things about you, it's some gifts and some talents that you possess that you just have to continue to create, and you got to continue to nourish until that opportunity presents itself. There's a lot of things you could do. Like I say, we have smartphones now. You could be the dumbest person, but once you have a smartphone, you smart.
You smart, yeah.
You could look up and you could Google up. Everything is a Google right now.
Google, yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's one of the advantage. You don't have to wait until you go to school or go to a library. You have everything in your phone, basically. You know what I mean? Or in the palm of your hand. So when it comes to your gifts and your talents, search them out. Continue to let it continue to flow from you. You know what I mean? Don't let nobody tell you can't do certain things. Because you are a gift to the world, but you got to be able to present yourself to the world.
I love it. Now, before we get ready to wrap up, To the Google. Tell us more about To the Google.
To the Google simply means to the world. You know what I mean? Because once you on any social media, avenues, you are exposed to the world. That's like, for instance, pictures. Someone take a picture of you digging in your nose. They send that around and that jokey, that going to the world.
Yeah, viral.
You know what I mean? Viral. So, and that's something you got to be conscious of too. Be careful taking pictures and all this stuff, because you could be exposing the wrong thing and the world see it. So expose your gifts and expose your talents and let that spread.
Now, as we get ready to wrap up, speaking of To the Google, I know you told me in a previous conversation that your song about Hurricane Matthew actually went to the Google as well.
Yeah. Matthew and Irma.
Yeah, okay.
Hurricane Irma. Hurricane Irma. You better get what you need. Yeah, Irma song. It was used in Florida. I think the station is 99 Jams. They was using that for a preparation song for the hurricane. And that also went viral. And on top of that, what happened is someone shared a song in Philadelphia, and on my page, if you could go on my page, Facebook, Solo Made, that had 870-something thousand views.
Wow.
That same song, because they put it in a slideshow form. So people were sharing that all over the world. Almost had 1 million viewers. So yeah, remember, you're exposed to the world, so give the world your gifts and your talents.
Well, this last minute before we wrap up, is there any last words you want to send? And then, of course, if persons want to connect with you, how do they do so?
Yeah, if you want to connect with me, it's Solo Made, SOLOMADE on Facebook. Same thing, Solo Music. Music is MUZIK. Solo Music on SoundCloud. You can hit me up on WhatsApp, 525-1677. Need jingles, need song training, whatever it is, hit me up on Facebook when it comes to music. And then we could delegate, we could talk,
All right. Well, definitely want to thank you so much, Solo, for joining me on this edition of The Youth Perspective.
Yes.
You're welcome to come back again.
No problem. I'll be here.
All right. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us. Solo on this edition of The Youth Perspective.
Ho, ho, yeah. Love me for me, 'cause that's the way I'm always gonna be. Oh Lord, I am fearfully and wonderfully made, and I love myself, and that's not going to change. Even though they want me to change my identity, I will forever be no one else but me. I and I have a big problem when it comes to being myself, 'cause seems like everyone wants me to be like everyone else. Some keep making suggestions, constantly asking me questions like when, if, and why, but I won't change no matter how they try. I am fearfully and wonderfully made, and I love myself, and that's not going to change. Even though they want me to change my identity, I will forever be no one else but me. Some say, why don't you cut your hair? Why don't you shave your face? And these type of words gets me angry. I ask, why are they on my case? They compare me to another brother and say that's the way that I should be. But if I look like that brother, tell me who's gonna look like me? I am fearfully and wonderfully made, and I love myself, and that's not going to change. Even though they want me to change my identity, I will forever be no one else but me. No, I won't be what you want me to be. No, 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 I will be what the Almighty created me to be. No one else but me. They criticize I and I for the locks on my head, and some try so many ways to make me a bald head instead. But each guy that I can rely on, he sees me as a conquering lion, and he knows my heart, and that's the start. He welcomes me with open arms in Zion. When it comes to society, here's what they do: examine you from your head to your toe, constantly judge you. But I am originality, I am not carbon copy, and I intend to be the best me that this world has ever seen. Fearfully and wonderfully made, I love myself, and that's not going to change. Even though they want me to change my identity, I will forever be no one else but me. I have a big problem when it comes to being myself, 'cause seems like everyone wants me to be like everyone else. Some keep making suggestions, constantly asking me questions like when, if, and why, but I won't change no matter how they try. No, I won't change. No, I will stay the same.
I speak for the masses of the people, good over evil. Too much dying in this world of calamity. Too much crying in our small community. Where will we find a place of love? The guy pull out a knife, stab him on the spot. Next thing you know, blood everywhere. The brother died in the parking lot. Too much dying in this world of calamity. Too much crying, and it's just a shame to see. Where will we find a place of love? Too much dying in our poor community. The justice system is moving slower, and the crime rate is not getting lower. We need a penalty for criminality. That's the only way we'll decrease crime on the streets. We've got to go back to the drawing board. If we want to change, we've got to come in one accord. Together we stand, and divided we fall. I sing this to one, oh loud. I sing this to one. Too much dying in this world of calamity. Too much crying in our poor society. Where will we find a place of love? Too much dying, and it's just a shame to see. Oh, yeah, there's too many dying. Oh, Lord. Oh, yeah, too many mothers crying. Too much crying in this world of calamity. Too much dying in this poor society. Where will we find a place of love? Too much dying, and it's just a shame to see. We've got to fast and pray to chase the devil away, to set the crime straight. This is what we need in order to have a better world. You've got to teach about love for the boys and girls. Too much dying in this world of calamity. Too much crying in our poor society. Where will we find a place of love? Too much dying. I'm trying to be great, and I'm on my way. Way up, way up, way up. It's never too late, and I'm on my way.
I'ma leave my mark. Ready, set, go. Ready, set, go. Ready, set,
I hope you enjoyed another edition of The Youth Perspective. Stay tuned for more interviews, more in-depth conversation, great music as we seek to encourage, empower, impact, and uplift our youth of this nation. Here on The Youth Perspective, we'll see you next time right here on The Youth Perspective with Keshik and Jamal.